Hello, I have Virid from Fox Farm. This is their Southern Hemisphere India Pale Ale. Says it right there. Featuring most prominently Nelson, but I guess they also use some Australian and other New Zealand hops. 7.2% alcohol, and this is a little over a month old. I had a taste of this at the brewery yesterday and I really liked it. So I got some cans. I haven't been able to get cans of Fox Farm very often before. So this is exciting. And yeah, looks great. Looks like it just did at the brewery. And I confused this with a double IPA that I had. I thought the double IPA Burrow was the older can I got, but this is the older can. And as you can see, it's still super hazy. I swear that once, maybe only one time, I had a can from them, from one of their IPAs that was like not very hazy at all, and I was like, what happened with that? But I did get that at a bar, and they poured it for me, so I didn't know the date. But that just looks really, really great. Some big bubbles, but almost silent. Like there's no popping of the bubbles. Whenever you hear that fizzy sound, it's gonna be fizzy like Coca-Cola and affect the mouthfeel for sure. But yeah, that's great. I love Nelson. Nelson is just one of the most unique hops, most prominent, but it's not always necessarily the juiciest thing, the most tropical thing ever, but it just always works. Yeah, it's just that classic sort of hint of winey, underripe pineapple, and fresh cut jalapeno. And maybe some like white grapefruit. That usually comes in more in the taste. And then just light hints of menthol from maybe some of the Australian hops. It just smells really lovely. It does not smell old at all. It smells really bright, really fresh in your face. Fantastic. Just a little bit sweet, but it goes away pretty quickly. It just tastes like pear and juicy white grape. Super drinkable. It has a nice oily drying quality on the tongue. Even though it's got quite a haze, there's no like throat burn or weird chalkiness. It's soft. It's not perfectly silky, but can't complain about the mouthfeel. With a beer like this, I want that sort of textured feel because it really helps to dry it out and make it drinkable. Lingers with some of that Australian like overtaking the palate, sort of bringing in some menthol notes. And they don't say if they use Galaxy or whatever, but Galaxy, Big Secret, other Australian hops I think are pretty similar to each other. Yeah, that's very nice. Maybe it doesn't have quite a follow through and a bright juiciness. It's kind of mossy, earthy, spicy in the finish. It doesn't carry a super bright, tangy, juicy quality to it for the full sip, but it smells just amazing. There's really nothing wrong with it. Yeah, it might be getting more towards like a pear sort of thing. Just doesn't have the really bright tropical citrusy thing. Now it's a little over a month old. Getting I guess what some people might just call more maltiness is coming out. But still super duper hoppy, and like there might be some sediment stuff on the bottom that will give it a bit of a pop. But this is close to 4.5 beer for me. Fox Farm might be becoming like a favorite now that I've had enough of their beers to be like, well, they are consistently awesome.